Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. I made a voiceover video before doing the basketball stuff, I think a while ago. But the reason I'm doing it is because I feel like setting up all the camera stuff and everything. And plus it's the middle of the night too as well, so I was like, let me make this. I made a Steelers video before this, and I'm making this video right here because I'm trying to do a double upload for you guys. When you guys see it, it'll be of course tomorrow. I'm trying to do a double upload for you guys, of course. So on Steelers Syndicate channel and on this channel, the DB channel, so be on the lookout for that. But I wanted to talk about, of course, some basketball news. You know, the NBA, the NBA, they're talking about some news, of course. It's, of course, LeBron James. You know, we've seen him, the people talking about his posts and stuff, basically kind of like being passive aggressive a little bit towards the Lakers. You know, he's still, I don't know exactly what's going on fully with that. People keep speculating LeBron James might get traded or get bought out of his contract and become a free agent. I don't know. But that's gonna be speculation. You know, people always speculate a lot of different things. But you know, he mentioned and said that we'll see how you guys. He's like, you'll see how people how you look without me. Like when I no longer exist. I don't know if that's a message to like the media, because you know they always use LeBron James names and clicks and all that, or it's a message to the Lakers, like in a sense like that. Cause we did see that was like, remember, I think a few weeks back when they said LeBron James had a little tension with the Lakers after they didn't consult him about the deal he's making to make Luka be the guy, or whatever they was doing, whatever was happening. So we'll see exactly what goes on with that. We also seen, of course, they said LeBron James and Nikola Jokic, agent and them and Maverick and stuff are trying to build some type of international league or something like that. International league, it's a $5 billion international league. So we'll see what goes on with that and how that kind of shapes out a little bit. But also we've seen Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges went out there and got a 4-year, $150 million extension with the Knicks. As you guys know, the Knicks had a very promising season last year. People thought they were going all the way to the conference championship. They were going to be a team that goes all the way to the very end and try to make of course, the finals and stuff like that, because they went out there, they handled business in the first round, handled business. Cause who they play? Actually, let me pull it back up. Who did they play first? They played. Let me see the playoffs. Okay, there you go, right there. Okay, they played the Pistons in the first round. Yeah, they handled business against the Pistons. They beat them 4-2 in the first round, and then you see, of course, in the conference semifinals, they went out there and they played the Celtics, who they beat. Of course, with all the injuries that happened, of course, the Celtics, and they got to the conference finals, and you know they went out there and lost to the Pacers. Remember, it was the 7, but a few of those games the Pacers could have probably won. The Pacers kind of blew leads in a few of those games, but I was very surprised that the Knicks lost the first 2 at home, kind of messed them up a little bit. And then we know Tom Thibodeau got fired, so I guess they're keeping the core still there with Carter Towns and Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, who's the absolute beast. I feel like Jalen Brunson does everything for his team, but his teammates do not be showing up a lot of the times when it matters the most, of course. So we'll see how they kind of look and how they keep going and stuff. But Mikal Bridges did get his contract extension, so we'll see what happens with that. We also see, of course, the NBA. You look at some of the standings right now. I believe the trade deadline is coming up, so we possibly see some trades happening. Maybe the Valkyries make a trade. As you guys know, they lost, of course, one of their star players. Of course, one of their all-stars, they lost her last week to knee surgery. So we'll see exactly what's happening. I know they said Brianna Stewart from New York Liberty has an injury too. They said she's out indefinitely. So we'll see when she has a timetable. Usually they say that, it means like you're gonna be out for a month or 2 like that. So we'll see. Trade deadline is next week, so we'll see what moves are made. I know the Chicago Sky was missing Angel Reese a little bit. I think they lost their 6th straight game right now too as well. Like I mentioned before last video, Chicago Sky, their management is just bad. Like you had Marina on your team before, Marina Marbury on your team. You had, of course, Clea Copper a few years back on your team. You had all these different individuals, Kenny Carter and stuff. If you then mess up your ties with the players and disrespecting them, not paying them the right money or not bringing them back and getting deals done and keep trading away, making bad decisions, you could have had a nice team. Imagine if you kept Clea Copper around and treated her like the star she's supposed to be, and then you went out there and kept Marina Marbury around and you kept Kenny Carter with Angel Reese coming to your team as well. Your team could have been nice, been very, very nice. It's been a very nice team to have around. But maybe if they had those individuals around, they might have been able to be high enough to draft Angel Reese. But I think Angel Reese was she was like the 8th or 9th pick or something like that, right? So they might have had a chance to maybe get her as well. So I don't know exactly what's going on with them. And I know Cardoso was playing in Brazil, right? I think Brazil, and been back and forth and stuff. So the structure over there with the Chicago Sky is just a little shaky. So we'll see. Like I mentioned before last time, if I'm Angel Reese or any player over there, I'm looking at like once my contract go up, I'll probably go to a different team because they haven't shown you at all. So the first 2 years, now they still have 2 more years to try to show you something. They haven't shown you at all that they want to build a team around you or they actually care about helping you win like that. So once that contract go up, I will be out. But also I want to discuss, of course, the NBA standings. As you guys know, right now the standings are kind of similar to what it was last week as well. You got the Lynx still at number 1, 23-5. You have, of course, the Liberty at 17-9 at 2. My Mercury lost a few games like that. We lost 2 games in a row, actually. We lost to, we played the Fever the other day. I think the Fever, we lost to the Fever the other day, 108-101, I believe. So I think we gotta get it together. We third seed right now, 16-10. You got the Storm right behind us. They're 16-11. And then you got the Atlanta Dream at 16-11 as well. You have the Fever at 6, 15-12. And at 7, you have the Aces, 14-13. At 8, you have the Valkyries, 13-13. At 9, you have the Mystics. I believe the Mystics just win the game. I think they didn't win the game. Now you have the Mystics. And then 10, you have the Sparks. And then at 11, you have the Wings at 8-20. And then at 12, you have the Chicago Sky, 7-19. And then the Connecticut Sun is last still, 4-21. So a lot of those teams at the bottom probably won't have a chance to make the playoffs unless something crazy was to happen. But we'll see what kind of goes on. Trade deadline is next week, so maybe a big trade happen to give a team a surge, to kind of a boost, to get back up there. But as of now, you gotta wait and find out. But it's basically most of the news I have for today about the basketball stuff, NBA stuff. I still don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like something big is still gonna happen, like a big trade, something coming up. I think something's gonna happen eventually like that. We've seen kind of like the tease period a little bit. So something gonna happen. Something big time gonna happen. Of course, I feel like it's gonna be something. I don't know if it's gonna involve LeBron James. People keep speculating LeBron will go to the Mavericks. He get bought out, go to the Mavericks, or get traded to the Mavericks. Like that, the goal there. Like that, people keep saying that LeBron is coming to Dallas and stuff. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Kevin Durant, of course, that move already happened. Of course, we kind of seen that coming because they already mentioned it during the season, of course. But we'll see what kind of goes on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys later today for another video, which will be about the NFL, because we have a lot of big time topics to discuss. So peace out.